So, we use the word friend so easily these days, even though it's well intended and it's not a bad thing. Not all friendships are healthy for you. Today, we'll look at 10 signs of healthy friendships. Number one, you naturally want to do better around your friends. When you have friends that have a champion's mentality, it is bound to rub off on you, and it brings out the best in you. You also bring out the best in them. So it's a win-win situation. You do not have to struggle to bring out your hidden potential and abilities around friends that are healthy for you. The desire to do, so becomes natural because you're free and it makes you a better person. Number two, the relationship is not competitive. It's a good thing to have friends that challenge you in a good way, not to be, lazy all your life, yet things do not have to get competitive amongst you. There is no point in trying to put each other down or outdo each other. When you have friendships that foster teamwork and a good spirit of comradeship, that's healthy. Competitive friendships are a headache, and the fun of playing even games with each other can be lost as you try to beat each other even in games. I'm going to win you, and it turns from just a joke to reality. The fun part is to enjoy the game, enjoy the moment, and not try to prove all the time that you're better than the other person. In fact, whoever is naturally or potentially better at doing something is cheered and encouraged, and also encourages the others at the things they do better too. That's healthy friendship. Number three, you feel energized around them. Healthy friendships are mood boosting and energizing. If you find a friendship to be emotionally draining, then that friendship is in no way healthy for you. Healthy friendships are energy giving. You feel alive and ready to conquer life because your friendships are life giving and your energy is always protected, as we mentioned in this video. Energy giving friendships are life saving, rewarding, satisfying, and very healthy. Number four, your friends are uplifters. Having friends who do not gossip behind your back is great. If your name ever comes up in a conversation where you are not present, they're only, able to say cool stuff about you that keeps your integrity intact and not drag you down or drag your name down. Whether it's intentional or absent-minded, healthy friendships, they got your back. Friends that are healthy are not backstabbers. They do not take any pleasure in embarrassing you, and you also do the same for them. Friends that really have your back are the real deal. They are very rare. When they say, I got you, they literally mean, I got you. I really wish everyone watching this uplifting friendship video has uplifting friends. And I look forward to having more uplifting friendships in my life too. The more we are together, the happier we'll be. Number five, you share common interests. So I used to think that hanging around someone just because they smelled good or looked good was cool enough to start a friendship. And that we could like different things, totally different things, and still connect. I know that we can't all be the same, yet we can share similar interests, which will make sense for bonding and forming, solid friendships. Well, I was hugely mistaken. If your friends smoke all the time, for instance, the likelihood of you not doing that along with them is very slim. Cause if you can't beat them, you likely join them. Yeah? And even if you have, strong willpower, I will not join them, I will not do this. Oh, yeah. What kind of friendship is that? If you absolutely detest smoking or the smell from smoking, what are you doing to yourself by being close friends with smokers? Isn't that same thing as self-punishment? Yeah, it's some form of punishment. You can be a kind of friend, that I'll discuss in part 2 of this video, to them, yet not a close or healthy friend. I can say this will not foster a healthy friendship for you, and they will even find you irritating and uncomfortable to be around with because you're not engaging in the same things they're doing. If it's something they love doing all the time, it's going to become very awkward at some point for both of you. Sharing common interests with your friends is very, ideal, it's important, and it's really, really healthy. It can't be avoided. Number 6, you can be your true self around them. I have an issue with friends who badmouth each other all the time, all in the name of being themselves around each other. Yet, if you're able to be goofy and funny in a loving way that is healthy and laid back, among friends, that's healthy. Yes, healthy friends must respect each other's privacy. And they also allow for your humanness. And they keep your conversations with them airtight. They allow for you to be vulnerable. You allow for them to be vulnerable, which brings out your strengths. And if, for instance, you're getting therapy, they encourage you. They do not badmouth you for listening to your favorite coach too, and they support your helpful habits. They're genuinely supportive of your growth journey. They're not intimidated by your greatness and are happy to exchange insights with you. Number 7, the friendship love is mutual. We've previously discussed about 3 kinds of special love in this video, and we mentioned that friendship love is also called filial love. It's a mutual love between friends that is healthy and wholesome. Sometimes I end my videos with I love you to represent filial love. If you're friends with an enemy that does not love you the way you love them, that is very unhealthy. Healthy friendships are very mutual, supportive, and beneficial. If I got your back, you've got to have mine too. If I grab a snack sometimes, you have no problem doing that for me another day. It's mutual all around and not always one-sided. Everyone benefits in a healthy way. You get what I mean, don't you? Let me know in the comments if you're vibing with this and it's resonating with you too. Number 8, you have healthy disagreements. I mentioned about knowing when to agree to disagree somewhere in this video, so you can watch that later. In essence, having healthy disagreements is being as realistic as it gets. There is no way friends can agree about every single thing. It's not possible. Even family members regularly have disagreements and do not agree about everything every single time. So, what can keep a friendship healthy? It's the ability to agree to disagree. So, disagreeing about some things and not letting that lead to massive quarrels, bickering, fighting. If there is no resentment and animosity in a friendship, then that's when it can be healthy. But if there's resentment and all those other things, and there's no practice of learning to agree to disagree, then it's just going to be so unhealthy. So no matter what it is, whether you have different opinions about a subject matter, an issue, whatever it may be, learning to agree to disagree is very, very important for healthy long term friendships. Number 9, they respect your boundaries. When a friend does not respect your boundaries and does not allow you to have your own perspectives and preferences and starts becoming controlling, that is very unhealthy. Also, friends that always dish out unsolicited feedback without your consent all the time and do not care how you feel because they're so familiar with you now, that's very unhealthy. If this is always the case and is always happening between, both of you, that is very, very, unacceptable. If I cannot have my strawberry ice cream in peace just because you're having chocolate, and you insist I should ditch my flavor just so I must have yours, we can joke about it. I could even try out your chocolate one, Yet, if you insist on getting it for me on the day it's your turn to buy us ice cream, or if I treated you that way as well, that's very unhealthy. It's important to always respect boundaries in friendships. I mean, more examples, are at the back of my head right now. Yeah, I'll leave that for another day. It's always important to treat people like you like to be treated, even in friendships. That's what makes it healthy. Healthy friendships are respectful and they're not controlling. Number 10, the friendship is life-giving. Any friendship that allows you to prosper and makes you excel, in which you do the same for the other person, can be very life-giving to both parties. You know that, those kind of friendships where you can say, because of you, I laugh a little louder, I cry a little less. Because of you, I smile a lot more. Yeah, that's life-giving. Healthy friendships, they hear you out, you hear them out, they listen to you, you listen to what they have to say too. That's healthy. Okay? Sometimes they even are helpful enough to hear what you don't always say. They can be so intuitive to your needs and vice versa. They appreciate the real essence of who you are. Most times, friends can outgrow each other. It always happens regularly, yet enjoying it when it's healthy is the best. I sincerely believe, actually, that one of the reasons most friendships do not last for so long is because they become toxic and unhealthy. For one of them or both of them, or group friends can fall apart a lot of times due to one of, these healthy signs being absent or disintegrating. So if you want your friendships to last and remain healthy for a long, long time, do come back and watch this video over and over again, as often as you need to, and share them with your friends too. Also, tune into the part 2 on friendship. I'd love to hear your insights in the comments. Thank you for watching, and do have a lovely day.